It's like you guys need to go back to the training ground to train how to finish. Take your chances and finish it. Okay, now that every team has played their first match at the World Cup, I finally have enough information to start forming opinions. I spent the last week watching matches, watching highlights, and taking notes, and honestly, I have a lot to say. First of all, Morocco. Listen, the chemistry between those players is ridiculous. I noticed it immediately against Brazil. They just look like a team that understands each other, like they've been through trial and tribulation, so they just get themselves. The movement is smooth, the passing is smooth. Everybody knows where everybody's supposed to be. Brazil have the bigger names, yes, but Morocco looks more connected. And here's the reason why. Speaking of Brazil, I don't think Brazil were bad at all. The talent is obviously there. But compared to Morocco, they didn't look as cohesive. It's like every one of them were just depending on their individual ability. If Brazil can become more organized and as a unit, they are going to be a serious problem. Now, Japan. You people need to stop underestimating Japan, and I'm serious. These guys are serious trouble. The speed at which they move the ball is crazy. Even against the Netherlands, they cause real problems. They are quick, they are technical, and they are one of those things that can make life difficult for anybody. South Korea. I felt like there were moments where everything was going through Son. Now, don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic player. But if he's not taking his chances, other players need to step on and take responsibility. And it happened when Son was subbed off. Now, Ecuador. What exactly were you guys doing in training? Because the amount of chances I watched you miss was actually so painful. I was just stressed just watching the highlights. It's like you guys need to go back to the training ground to train how to finish. Take your chances and finish it. Then Germany. Germany were ruthless. They are a complete team. The thing that impressed me wasn't even the 7 goals they scored. It was the fact that every time they got into a dangerous position, they looked ready to punish you. The attackers kept finding good positions, and when the chance came, they took it. But I can't really judge them because they played a small team, right? They played a small team, but we'll see. Now, France. I think France might be the most complete team I have watched so far this tournament. And what impressed me wasn't even the goals. It was the confidence. Like, France, they just know they have it. They know. Every player looks like they believe they can make something happen. They believe they can score. Nobody's waiting for one superstar to save them. Everybody looks ready to step up. And that's how you know a contender for the title. Senegal made life difficult for them in the first half. Let's not lie. But France never looked rattled. They observed and they came back and they scored and they won, right? Then England. What a game. See, England can score goals. That's not my concern, right? England can clearly score goals. My concern is why Croatia kept scoring back. Because every time England scored a goal, Croatia responded. And that's the problem. And I'm saying that if England wants to win this tournament, their defense needs to improve because their attack is already good enough to compete with anybody. They can go head to head with anybody, including France. France has a very good squad. England does too. But the defense is not it. Pickford needs to go back to know how to go and catch ball. As for Portugal, I still have questions. For Portugal. They started well, then they scored. But when DR Congo scored, everything just became strange. The rhythm disappeared, the structure disappeared, and honestly, I found myself wondering what exactly was going on. It was such a snooze fest. But we can't really judge because it's just the first game. But anyway, those are my observations after the first round of matches. And before you people come for me, these are observations from the matches and highlights I watched. So tell me, which team impressed you the most after the first round? I will be back with more opinions and more observations from the second round of the World Cup. And by that time, I think we all know who is contending and who is going to be at the last stage of this game, of this tournament.